Hi there. Today we're going to give you a run through on a wonderful product made in Canada called Stick and Stretch. Kind of an interesting name, but it does exactly what it says. It allows you to use your canvas that you print on your inkjet printer and do a canvas gallery wrap. And the concept of a gallery wrap you'll see in all professional galleries around the world. Your image simply wraps around the edge of the sticks rather than having a solid color border, so you get a very nice effect in a variety of different formats. The way that the system works, you buy a set of positioning corners, and there are two versions of these corners available. The standard, which is for the 1.25" stick that I'm showing here, and the professional, which is for an 1.75" stick. And the way that they work is very similar. You have a channel on the stick and a pin here to allow you to place it, hold the sticks firmly in place to go to whatever format you're working with. And what the corners do is they hold the sticks perfectly straight and perfectly parallel regardless of the format that you're using. This particular time we're going to do it with the standard 1.25" version of the stick. As you can see, because of the thickness of it, these are available only up to 24 inches in length, as compared to the Pro, which are a little bit more robust, and up to 60 inches in length. As I mentioned, the systems work identically. You simply peel the cover back on the adhesive. There's a notch in the stick here and a pin in the corner brace that corresponds to it, so you can't put it in upside down or backwards. You simply place it in, press down, the stick's recessed so that it's not actually touching the canvas until you're ready to go ahead and do your wrap. We work on the back side of the canvas, and I started off my stretcher frame here a little bit earlier, so I'll just continue with that process. Once again, pop it into place, and we're almost ready to go. It's a very intuitive system. You need no special training to be able to actually do this. Literally anyone can come in and do a gallery wrap. As you can see, it's very stable. I can move it around. The sticks are covered with an adhesive on the back side, which actually sticks to the canvas. Just peel that cover off the adhesive, tuck that aside. We're going to position it over the back of the canvas. Now I pre-marked it so I know where my center point is. I simply push down on two sides. It's still perfectly stable because it's still attached throughout the corner braces on the rest of it. And just for reference, some people do call these corner jigs or something of that nature, but they're just a removable brace that, as I said, keeps the sticks in place. We're done with them for the moment. We take them off and utilize them next time around, and those will literally last you for years. Just want to make sure that I've got good adhesion by pushing down, and we're ready to go with the cutting process. We're going to cut straight along the edge here to give us a very clean, perfect end. If you prefer, you can actually fold your canvas over and staple on the back, entirely up to you. In this case, you want to keep the blade very straight up and down, cut along the edge, and come slightly in at the corner. We then cut our corners at 45-degree angle and fold it up, and you'll see that a little bit better when I turn this around. I like to lift the canvas when I'm actually turning it. Because there are small little bits of wood that could come off the stretcher bars, I want to make sure that I'm not doing anything to damage the surface of the canvas. Just keep repeating the process. The key to it is a good sharp knife and a good self-healing cutting mat. And in this case, we're actually using the Rotatrim cutting mat. We're on to our last corner. Come straight down. One last corner to do. Folding again at a 45-degree angle. You can see how that works right here. That 45 degrees folds up. Gives you an extremely clean corner. So we're done with the excess canvas, and we're ready to complete the gallery wrap. We do add a bead of glue along the edge here where the actual sticks touch the canvas, and this is an archival white glue, pH neutral, etc. Will not affect the longevity of your canvas. The reason we use a bead of glue is because the canvas itself has a very high cotton component, which can expand and contract depending on humidity conditions. This bead of glue will take the pressure point off the adhesive on the edge and make sure that it never pulls away. Okay, we're ready to do the wrap. It's a very simple process, but it's the magic of the entire process itself. And we literally just pop these up like so, take our corner pins, and these pins look like a regular staple, but we don't actually staple them in. They're just pushed in by hand. The sticks are all pre-drilled to work with the corner braces, to work with the pins. Very well thought out system. The last two corners a little bit trickier. We want to just pull back slightly and make sure that we're not getting any puckering when we move up those last two. Now you can clearly see that we've almost got a gallery wrap done. Last corner pin, and we're ready to go. I'm going to use the same tool for pushing the pins in further. I don't like to do that by hand just because it's a little bit more forceful. Just push down. If you prefer to use a little mallet or hammer, feel free. There's no wrong way to do this. And we are done. You'll see that our corners are perfectly wrapped because we've gone 45 degrees over. And there's our finished gallery wrap. You can hear that it's nice and taut, just like a drum. Very, very, very clean and a great look to it. We also supply you with corner braces. And at this point, on a small image like that, we really don't need it because it's tight enough to begin with. But for the purposes of demonstration, I'll put them in anyway. You simply fit the corner brace into the notch on one side, pull it gradually, and it snaps into place on the other side. I always go cross corner, just try to keep it nice and even, the tensioning. Same situation again. And our last one. There. All completed, and now even tighter as far as the nature of it. So you've got a beautifully finished product ready to go on the wall. And on the standard version, there's one nice added little feature. There's a notch in every one of the sticks right in the middle. So it's perfect for hanging on your wall just as it is. And you'll never have an argument with your spouse about where the middle of the picture is. So enjoy a very simple process, and thanks for watching.